Hello everyone, my name is Angelica and welcome to my channel. I haven't done any macrame projects for a while, so for today's video I'm coming to you with 3 new ideas. Apart from home decoration, I will also make an item which you might find very handy if you are more into sports and yoga. And if you are new to macrame technique, I will highly recommend watching my other videos where I teach basic macrame knots step by step and also share a few tips and tricks how to make the whole process easier. I will leave the links to those videos down below. And now, without any further ado, let's get right into the first project. To create this project, you can use any size of the wood frame. Mine measures 22 times 27 centimeters. So if yours is different, you will have to adjust the length and amount of cords. I will be using 4 quite big hooks with screw. You can buy the new ones. I found these ones in my partner's toolbox. I just give them a clean and spray paint them. You of course can put as many hooks as you like. I'm going with 4, and at first I measure what distance I will have to keep between each one. I make sure the points are visible and straight in line before I drill the holes. I'm looking for the right size of drill bit, which is slightly smaller than the hook thickness, so it will stay secured and tight once screwed in. And using power tool, I'm making 4 holes. Make sure they are deep enough for your screw. Meanwhile, I wrap the ends of the hooks and give them a spray paint with gold color. For this macrame design, I will be using 3 mm thick macrame cord, and I cut pieces each 200 centimeters long. I fold first piece in half and attach it to the top of my frame with lark's head knot. I go from the outside of the frame and pull the cords through the loop. And I repeat the process until the frame top is covered. So for the design I'm going for, I need 14 cords. There is room to fit more of them, but to fulfill the design I would need to add additional 4 cords and it would just look too crowded. I spread the cords evenly on the frame. Let's start the pattern. I take first 4 loose cords and create square knot. In this video I will try to show you the steps slowly, as I found explaining macrame more confusing than it really is. Then I take next 4 loose cords and create another square knot. First row is done. I have 2 square knots followed by 2 loose cords, then 2 square knots, 2 loose cords and again 2 square knots. Taking the first loose cord, I start creating double half hitch knot going diagonally downwards to the right. Before I continue with this knot, I quickly make another square knot which sits between 2 middle ones. And then carry on with double half hitch knot on both sides. Triangle shape is done. Let's fill the rest of the space with square knots. Going lower, I take 2 cords from adjacent knots and create a new one. Going level lower, I start from further cords, creating triangle shape out of square knots. I take the first loose cord and start creating the edge around my triangle. I do it twice and on both sides. Once this is done, I continue with my square knots. Each knot is made out of 2 cords from previous knot and 2 new loose cords. Going lower, I start with the same cords, making the edge of the design straight. So my camera decided to stop recording without letting me know. I finished the whole design by creating 5 rows of square knots and finish it all with diagonal double half hitch knot. Then I pushed the cord to the inside of the frame and glue it to its back. You can staple it if you want. I've just used hot glue, which worked just fine. And then I trim the spurred cord pieces. Now it's time to attach the hooks. After spraying them with the first coat, I've decided that they will be better off standing while drying. So I've made holes in the egg carton and pushed them in. They are all dry now, so I can remove the tape and screw them in. You can hang your jewelry on it, but it will look really nice next to the entry doors with hanging keys, so no more looking for lost keys. To create this wall hanging, I will be using wooden dowel and 5mm thick cotton cord. I want first part to drop down about 15 centimeters, so I cut 30 centimeters long piece. And all together I cut 5 pieces in this length. This wall hanging will contain 7 individual pieces, so I have to make sure all of them will fit on this towel. And to wrap my loose cord, I'm going for pink 2mm thick cord. Thicker one would work even better, but that's what I already had at home. I cut quite a long piece of it and fold it in half. I put its middle part at the back of my white cords and start creating square knots. I make sure the pink cord is tight and all the way up to the dowel. And I continue this process all the way down. White cords are playing the role of untouched middle cord, and the pink cord is the working one. As you can see, the square knots create really nice pattern on the sides. Once I finish with the wrapping, I flip it over and make double knot at the back to secure it. Because I'm using macrame rope, I have to untwist all of it. If you're using macrame cord, you can brush it off straight away. I have to unravel it first and then I can brush it. First part is done. Let's create another one. I will follow the same process, just with the longer rope. The first pink part is about 4.5 centimeters long, so I want my second one to be twice that. And the same, I cut 5 same length pieces, and now I wrap them all with my pink cord. I would recommend finding better position to do this project. Off camera I was holding the stick between my knees, so this way it didn't move and the wrapping was much easier. Third part will be the longest one. Pink part will be 3 times longer than the first one. When you run out of the colored cord, don't worry. Simply tie it at the back and then add new piece. From the front you won't notice that there was anything added. And if you forgot which side you were making the knot last time, look at the small loops on the side. If there is loop on the left, that means the next one you will create will start with the loop on the left and cord from the right going through. I hope you know what I mean. So this is the whole design. I will just follow the same process and create 7 individual parts. Once they are all wrapped, I unravel all the loose cords and brush them. Because the rope is very curly and fluffy, I took my hair straightener and straightened all the brushed cords. Once they look more elegant and presentable, I trim them so the ends are nice and straight. Like most macrame projects, it was quite easy, but a very time-consuming process. If you decide using thicker colored cord, the process might be much quicker. Not a decor piece, but also cute and practical macrame item. To create yoga mat strap, I will need 2 wooden rings and 2 pieces of cord, each one 12 meters long. This time I'm going with 5 millimeters macrame cord. I take each cord piece, fold it in half and attach to the ring with lark's head knot. This way I've created 4 loose working cords. Again, make yourself comfortable. You can hang the ring from the wall or secure it on your desk. Once you've learned how to make square knot, this project will be super easy as it's made only from this type of knot. Because the cords are so long, it takes a while to pull its whole length through the loop. I don't tighten it too hard as I want my strap to have the same thickness all the way and be quite wide. I recommend gathering the long pieces of the cord together as it makes the process much quicker. First part is ready and measures 90 centimeters long. I'm in the middle of my strap, and what I'm going to do now is swapping the working cords. So far, 2 middle cords were just hanging down, so they are still really long, when the 2 cords from the sides are getting shorter because they were wrapping the other cords. So by swapping them, I will still have plenty of the working cord and I will be able to continue the design. Now going from the middle, I have two 90 centimeters long straps. One end already has the ring. I only have to pull the strap through this ring, creating loop for the yoga mat. And to attach the second ring, I pull the macrame strap through it, pull it higher up, and then pull the strap through it again. I take one cord from each side, wrap it around the bigger strap and create square knot to secure. This way I've attached the ring to the strap and created another loop for the yoga mat. You can cut off the excess cord or add some unique touch and decorations to your strap. Push the rolled mat through the loops and you are good to go. Like always, let me know in the comment section which project was your favorite, and also let me know what other macrame creation would you like to see me doing. And don't forget to check in my macrame playlist, which contains plenty of unique macrame projects. I will leave the link to it down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. And for now, thank you so much for watching, your support, and I will see you in my next video.